Hello everyone and welcome to a new project on my YouTube channel. My name is Jittery Jackanape. If you don't know me, I'm a small YouTuber slash Twitch streamer, and instead of playing this on Twitch, I decided that maybe I should just kind of record this and kind of just edit down my experiences into about 15 to 20 minute videos maybe. So I'll probably play for about an hour or so and just show you the best parts. So I played this game when it first came out, and we'll adjust the brightness here. We'll put it at like 75. And I never beat it. Yeah. So I also have the Game Pass, or the Expansion Pass here. But we won't be worrying about those today. We'll eventually get to those. I don't know how often I will be uploading this or anything. It's just going to kind of be its own thing. I don't remember anything about this game, to be completely honest. But when I saw that there was some DLC, I said, you know what? Now's a good time. Now's as good a time as any to jump back in. I know the DLCs have been out for a while, but still, it's something that I have been meaning to get back to. And now that I recently got my Xbox Series X, I said, you know what? Let's get this game and let's revisit it and play it, because I liked what I played, but I never got a chance to finish it. So we're just going to make a new profile and we're going to see what happens. We'll just stay on normal difficulty, I think. We'll turn this up pretty high. And yeah. All that seems good.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Oh, okay. Phineas Vernon Wells. Okay.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh, okay. Alright. So I kind of already know
Must remember not to sneeze near you.
what it is that I want. I'm happy with that.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
I can't tell if it's the cutscene itself or if it's the game, but it looks really fuzzy in there.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
So quite a bit is happening all at once. This guy Phineas rescued us from, I guess, just stasis forever, but he also appears to be a wanted criminal for something.
Integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years.
Oh,
give or take.
okay, so it took about 60 years longer. That's
Reviving
fine.
someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Perfect. Go ahead and just skip that.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing.
Sounds
You'll
like
it,
us.
I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Well, alright.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away. I'll stand there holding it.
Well.
Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Well, okay. Let's see here. We can sneak to avoid detection. What do we got here? A Drano. X to take. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we've got a canid. It says it's timid right now. Okay. So it looks like they aren't aware of me yet, from what I can tell. Oh, that one's... Okay, we're good. Something tells me that if this weren't the beginning of the game, it would probably know where I am. Or, no, it does. It's running. Okay, well that means we're running. Okay.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay. Ooh. Use the emergency medicinal inhaler to heal with left bumper. Okay. So they already just have that hotkey for you. That's nice.
Hey, you, come here.
Sure.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What were you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders.
Something
See those
tells me that's
canisters by the
Hawthorne's ship.
entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Pretty place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
Huh.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I'm off. RT to attack. Let me just look around for a second. What's that? A mag pick? But we have one of those now. I could sleep. Water tablets. Is there any other loot in here I should know about before I move on? Alright. Let me just back up.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? office.
How do I reload? X? Yeah. Okay. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your meter slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. Okay. Press RB to use it. Gotcha. So it's like VATS. Explosions can cause concussions. Okay. Okay. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time. Okay. Well, let me just have that there. I don't really need any other armor or any other weapons right now. To wear an armor or helmet item, yeah, okay. Tech skills plus 5. I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones we tagged at the beginning, right? Or stealth skills. I don't really care as much about the stealth skills, so we will just keep the tech skills on right now. I will take stuff like that because I can always... Apparently I can break it down later. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many... Ooh, okay. So I need 3 mag picks. I have 2. That gives me a 3rd. That gives me 4. Pre-sliced bread. Fish sticks. I'm very excited about the fish sticks. Telescoping staff. Sure. We'll take it. Let me get a little closer. I don't know if that guy saw me or not. I don't think he did. Nah, he didn't. He didn't hear that either? These guys must be stupid or they just don't care. Let's just take everything. Alright.
What's that noise?
Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm being attacked. Let's actually use the inhaler really quick. Okay, so I have... It's marked with the where the number 9 was. Cool. Where's the guy that I just killed? This guy. I blew his legs off. That's interesting. Okay. A little bit of a bloody mess. One-handed melee plus 5. It's It's still armor, so maybe I should just throw it on for now. That way I have a little bit higher of an armor skill. Also, okay, so if I press A twice to the side, I like dodge. Nice. Alright, so movement is actually kind of good here. Who are they? They don't look like the other people. They actually look like they might be looking for the one guy.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Okay. What's up?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians.
Oh yeah.
We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off.
I forgot he mentioned that.
Fury that's made Spacer's Choice
Oh well.
the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what?
I like her armor.
You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Holy shit, that means it's serious business. Alright, there's quite a bit of them. Let me just take everything here. That's new. I'll break this down. I don't know if I'll get anything for it. Weapon parts. Yeah, okay. So it's actually worth breaking down weapons that I'm not going to use. Got it. Is that all you care about? Okay. Let me just walk right in and pretend that we don't know each other. You can fast travel to locations you have unlocked by opening your map and selecting your destination. Okay. Got it. Landing site discovered.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Okay.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
I'm not a marauder. I'm just a guy.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Okay. What if I item repair? Keeping your gear in tip-top shape is expected and something. Yeah, okay. Players with engineering skill can repair their gear without need of a workbench. Okay, cool. Condition, yeah, okay. That's basically negligible. 87, that's fine. Let me just... Pristine, 5%. Yeah, okay. Well, Let me use this workbench real quick. Allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons. Yeah, okay. Or tinker to upgrade. Interesting. Got it. Well, I have these equipped. Let me... Okay. Let me repair this. Doesn't seem like that costed me anything. I don't have any armor parts. Let me just break down some of this then. I'll keep one of them. Then I can repair my suit. Tinkering. You need 50 bits to tinker your pistol. Got it. Well, that'll probably be something I do if it increases damage, so...
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Okay, hi.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Okay.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Alright, bring it on. What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3.
Look at her eyes, dude. She's so serious. She looks like she's seen some shit. You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Oh, well, that's just too bad. Is this Hawthorne's
This
ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Okay.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
I see. Hawthorne was supposed to meet Moon. Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
You're welcome.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
You need me to be Captain Hawthorne, or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing.
Got it.
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Okay. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting around
Astutely
here.
observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
I guess
This
we're Captain
cartridge
Hawthorne now.
identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
You got it. Skill points. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill like melee improves all those skills to a maximum of 50. After that, you can put them directly in. You unlock special bonuses every 20 points. Okay. So we might actually want to just get... congratulations, you've gained enough to level up. Yeah. Well, okay, I guess we can heal really quick. Points available, 10. It might be worth it to just... Tinkering cost minus 50%. Yeah. Let's put all of these into tech. Yeah, let's apply those. And then perks. You get a perk point every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as accepting flaws. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Okay, so we'll be on tier 1. Let's look at what we got.
A few minutes later.
More damage actually sounds really good. Let's go with Lone Wolf. Yeah. Sounds good to me. And if for whatever reason I ever need a companion, that won't matter as much because I'll have somebody watching my back. So Lone Wolf seems good. Go ahead and put this away.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. Really? After I patched up your friend?
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. You're
Nice.
gonna help us out with our marauder problem. Talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Alright, yeah, sure. Whatever, bye. I'm glad you didn't cause any trouble, because I was not about to pay a fine with the money that I don't have. That wouldn't have worked out well for either of us, I think. So, basically, when it comes to our playstyle, I'm going to be leaning more into like a space cowboy kind of build. I think almost a lot of people have recommended that to me, like, especially because I like pistol builds in games like this. Like in Fallout, that's one of my favorite ways to play. And there's quite a few handguns in the game. Alright, yeah, we're dropping people pretty easy now. Yeah, let's take all that. I also saw that it said we could mod our weapons, so at some point maybe we'll get some modifications, like maybe a extended clip or something like that. Like, or maybe even like a small scope or something. Because if I recall correctly, there's also different ammo types, because we saw that there was like plasma damage, corrosion damage, and shock damage. So I think right now we're doing just ballistic, and then you can get upgrades for your gun to make it fire plasma bolts instead. We might want to have just one of like every one at some point, but right now obviously, since it's the like beginning of the game, it won't matter as much.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hi. I guess we can talk. Don't go ambling out in these hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium?
So these people just aren't aware that I'm here.
You best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Oh, okay. I never got your name. I'm the variable. They pay you to chat with strangers. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't
It's
want
not really a lie.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office.
Okay.
He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offer me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Huh. You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Gotcha.
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
I gotcha. Alright, I'll collect those fees
Four
for you.
workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay. Why is he a special
He
case?
just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay. Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... you'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. I'll be back. Quest tracker displays objectives for active quests. You can... Okay. Let's actually... Quest type. Main quest. Botched. Let's actually switch over to this. Make that our active quest. Okay, so he's actually not too far. Let's go see him before we go into town. This seems like a pretty basic quest. We can do that really quick and then probably call it good, I think. They said we want to talk to like a Reed Thompson, so we'll probably do that next episode. Just because we can go talk to this guy and probably get what we need. Yeah, landing pad. Oh yeah, this is him.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
You got the wrong guy. Silas sent me.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Sure. I'll let you be. Actually, hold on a second. I could steal that. I don't really want to steal that. A bypass shunt? I don't know what that is. Can I close this door? Make sure I'm hidden before I take that. Yeah, let's take that. I don't know what that is, but... I could sleep for 6 hours, but I don't really need to. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest in your bed on your ship. Okay. How much does it cost to tinker now? Do I have enough to tinker? I do. Yeah. Okay. So if we could get... If you could move out of the way, please. Hold on. Let me look at this really quick. Skills. Let me go to... Science, I think it was. Tinkering cost minus 90% at 100. So I think that's what we're going to do first. In terms of our skills, and then we'll work on getting handguns higher, and then probably work on dialogue as well. I want to be like a charming gunslinger type, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that seems to be more of my playstyle in these types of games anyway. I like to be able to shoot if I need to, but if I can talk my way out of a situation, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So let's go in here. They said this is the town of Edgewater, so we'll see what's in here. Let me put my gun away. I don't need it out right now. This person's the furthest away. Let's go to them first. See what they have to say.
Something got you down?
Not really. Cantina discovered. We might have to check that out. Who's this? Conrad.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Wow, you're rude.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Yeah, I don't care.
You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama. You should audition.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Huh. Hang on, medical rights.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Interesting. Okay, so... is it wanting me to leave town to... where am I on here? I am... It's not showing me on here on the map. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so that's wanting me to go outside to Silas. That's not what we want to do. We want to go over to... is he in here?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Did you lock yourself in your quarters again, Mr. Abernathy? You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be.
Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
You're being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia.
Oh God, I just made it worse.
Symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Why do you think I'm a freelancer?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you.
Okay. Why would I be
Well,
insulted?
it's just you ain't one of us. A spacer, I mean. Stands to reason you got no company looking after you.
Not really.
Not
Kind
your
of do as I
fault, though.
please.
Even freelancers gotta eat. And if that means they must scratch some bits out of odd jobs, who am I to judge them? At least you're not a deserter.
I guess that's fair.
So does that mean you're for hire? I could use the help if you could use the work.
Depends on what you
Couple
need.
hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I see. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
I assume there's guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Ah.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health.
Wow.
Company policy.
In other words, yeah, they won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Well, that's your own problem.
So you'll do it then?
That's not true. That sucks. I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You're taking an awful risk
I
trusting
know
me.
that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be. Okay.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to him instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's
All I'm
psychosomatic?
saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs
old.
up in his attic.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all.
Ah.
Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about
That's
it.
all I can ask of you.
So he wants it for himself, and she wants it for a lot of other people. Okay. We might actually end up doing that before we even go see Reed. Because, I like doing side quests a lot in games like this, just because it's always interesting to just see where the game is at, basically. And, like, just learning more about the world around it. Because, the main quest is going to have its own, like, story and tone and everything, but the side quest is where you find all the fun lore and everything. Let's talk to Phyllis.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Got a problem with me?
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh.
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Wait.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Oh.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with.
Wow.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Holy shit. You can't be serious. Yeah, my god. What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
Really?
In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Huh. He was a person, not an asset. Would've? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide.
Dear Lord.
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. Oh, man. Okay, so these companies just... they have, like, no restriction or, like, supervision. Like, they are truly in control of what's going on around here. Which makes for an interesting, it might be worth... yeah, let's go talk to Silas. That's interesting to note. Just that, like, no matter what you do, like, they're gonna find a way to get money out of you because they don't see them as people. They see them as assets. Which adds to the tone of the game quite a bit. If there's... it's going to be interesting because I remember there being factions. Like, the board is obviously one, and then, like, Spacer's Choice is a company, I'm guessing, that's on the board. So, like, we'll see how that's all going to shake out. I'm not sure, like, if there's a karma system or anything and how that works or whatever. Can I take... no, I have to steal it. I'm not stealing your shovel. You need it.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
It sure is. I got a question for you. I'm gonna keep
Grave
doing
digging's
that.
a fine profession. You run into any trouble?
Conrad says he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
I'll take a look. Okay, so we've been playing for, at this point, about an hour. So I really need to wrap this quest up so that we can go ahead and end this video. I've been having fun. I obviously haven't done much, but for the first episode, I don't know how much I'm gonna cut out or anything. I know I'll cut out a little bit, but not a whole lot. So we'll see.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Nice.
Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months.
Wow.
I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
I like the inflection he has. Sounds a lot like a flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Oh. Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. Processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet and use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows, Phyllis. Okay. This is stealing? Really? To take this rifle off of this guy is stealing. Well, it's mine now. And then I'll break this down.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Yeah, well, he's dead and he doesn't need them anymore.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
Wow.
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must.
It's a crappy thing to do.
Here you are.
But
Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
What
Eugene
happened?
was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect.
Y'all
I
are
included
awful.
it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with the suicide.
Goodbye. Okay, let's go talk to Silas, and then I think we'll call it good. We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were
Interesting.
supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything.
Interesting. What does it want me to do?
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer.
Okay.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Reputation increased. Okay.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
No.
Yeah? The colony? Ain't her.
Let's just leave. Your reputation has changed. If enemies are hostile but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will cause things to calm down. Okay. Let me actually see if I can look at reputation really quick. Secondary. Spacer's Choice. You're neutral to this faction. So there's quite a few groups, it seems, and that's a secondary group. So we will look more into stuff going on in the Outer Worlds next time. Thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't. And also, I stream on Twitch every Sunday, so you should definitely check me out over there. Same name as on YouTube, twitch.tv/jitteryjackanape. Alright, I will see you guys next time. So, everybody have a good day, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Fucking laminated.